ho nyina obenya bi ho Enkasa Fabrics. Ohwehwe won so a enkran ha won Methodist Bookshop ana hwe anim. Omo shop number ne C403 C403. Obasa from so 0243 422591 0243 422591 and also be free 0276 709070 on Facebook also Enkasa Fabric na watimi no nakasa Instagram enkasa.fabrics. na almost watimi no nakasa Kel Brands no so akaye biem one of the ahodo miensa na abedwa so sese ye wo Kel 360 toothpaste eno de eboa ma abusua no nyina no mutimi use throughout the whole day na onya that freshness na openo ana Kel Kids toothpaste no specifically ye de ma mofra no omo and use between the ages of 2 and 6 sa emofra no na use Kel Kids toothpaste na fe Kel charcoal toothpaste ya de body tree and afi jebidi and akesi ani and ya done na pause or kwanson kuzukura apart from sales no na efita no na afi kikawa bi e wosini muso no eyifri prekope na ma ohome nso etimi ayhwam prekope dodo na nkasa de o fresa numbers we 0593809227 and 0246 865 798 no wait million akasa ene ade ba ko so ehia pa ne se o ho ana o so wa adwere titi o yakwada ehia pa o se otimi hu ni o ma bebre ndi e ka quiz di ana se woni gin wo kwanso kuzukura ene ye wo inter schools reading quiz bia ya hwehwe no kwanso kuzukura ye de ebro ndi don't miss out the action e be sha se nyame adoma on the 17th of March 4:30 p.m. na Serge Medi Eshasiye debiada on Joy Prime say awfo any schools ahodo no money eje ho nko ade ameso register na afei wetima be part of this inter-schools reading quiz. Number of friend wetima register na wato once in 053 520 7920 053 520 7920 na watimi afre busam yi pa inter-school reading quiz esa Kenyan sa identity no ene ahofama na yede kenkan ne oma bebre. Let's create a wave of 1,000 of children immersed in reading. Yemfa ntete sonko ema yema na akenkan enyo omo de emro so kra. Na menyina sa kwanya we so osofo so ansa ne sofo age amowo multimedia menyina omo anemu na omo eni omo busua ena eye adofo nyina sese the late of akwamna kwache na otweda no eba so e wo Ken City meche o Man FM eni monom yeda adofo nyina se one team betai ebusuafo achi for eye the 1 week eye observation no mejidi se sa pepepe na eye da April no so won beba na won ba betai eye adofo abusuafo so achi afen so adwumayefo amwo eye Asafo Boache Hospital ayawo Kumasi, especially a doctor for one a nurse for the administrator anope mamenda mwase madam mwase pa the kind of treatment model hospital roma obi biara ene yenso yadofo awon abepi honom. We appreciate you and we are grateful. Say hospital do na work Ghana and enya patients who abotre say among the best of treatment as a agigi ayarefo so amagidi say nipa do na ansa kwa nanka Dr. Cradin sabe kan na bibia aye kama ede amaw. So that's it. Asafo Boache Hospital Kumasi Adwumayefo, we appreciate you, we love you so much. Now finally minuanuma inkremufo, the big journey starts today. Nti ube hu se ebenya impact wo your activities in this country. Enuane ahodo ne entuma ne lazy na say for shops bebre ebe no styles bi. It show how powerful the Muslim society or community also is. It do him kremoni bia wish him or her and his family or her family well as they embark on this 30-day journey. Dodo na omu di gyina so bɔ mpae ma Ghana. You know, as no maba omo ankasa citizen welfare any de kaka nyina. To all the Muslim community, obi a onim obi a Alhaji Collins Dauda wona kaka nyina no, wish them well, wish them well. Wish them well. Anafi Hajia Maimuna Bawa, Anna Honorable Rashid Bawa, and all the other Muslims, you know, I make us only be brave. Wish them well. Onyame more the strength and the energy. Yankasa Muslims from more multimedia, amongst them Yusuf Hudu and a host of others. Munyinano, wish him all strength to ensure that 30-day journey. Bibia bekwa challenges bia ember. And then the best of the day, a belated happy birthday, Mrs. Asare Boachi Adom, her House of Miracle. Mrs. Asare Boachi Adom, if you yanka say mami, Auntie Esther, House of Miracle. Also for Amwati Asafo no. Echia obi bia so ewo no. Lots of your messages. Yes, I said quite fast I'm the buy. Uncle Alote Jacobs, it's been a long time. Megidi se ono hokeni bibia e kama ene mofra ni na Timachiao. I wish you well and thank you for also watching Adom TV at this point. Ebra so see di enkomo no. And Debia Dameka say there's a thin line between a journalist and a true proper man of God. Ntibribia da anamontubia yitu ano. We should be extremely mindful and careful. 3 pillars, election year. But election year, we don't have a choice. We don't have a choice than to be forthright with the truth and then be truthful to ourselves and be bold to report what is true and be transparent and honest. It is Debia that's okay, you pledge now. It's a very good reminder for all of us as journalists and as citizens of this country. Say yen kai yehu, ebra wo kai hono. Now what you say, you have an honest responsibility and duty to be truthful. That's the point. To be truthful to Ghana, our motherland. It's very, very, very important. Trying to get it so that we can all remind ourselves, and then we will know that yewo asudi a edayeso, and that asudi na edayeso no, it can never be a joke. It's very, very important. All of us, we need to be mindful of what we do, of what we say, and the things that we talk about on radio and on TV. Timesemi nuanum central for Libya da yekokan say is an attack on journalism, but it cannot be true. It is just that most of us are hiding under that thing, and we are doing a lot of things that are really not healthy for us as a people and as a country. Timisremo moma yentoto enoma yi na emwaye na bibia ntimi nko kama so emfa emaye. Okay, on that note, mema yera Akwaba, Mema Akwaba, he's no new person to this platform, but answer Mema Akwaba no, the national pledge ensured that at this point in our life as Ghanaians, as journalists, as business community, as politicians, and as political party reps, it's difficult to say, any didn't say any intrato so a core responsibility of the job that you are doing. You play a role, and I also do as such. It's a message say when my intake Ghana amamuno. It's not with the politicians alone. Intake Ghana amamuno extremely serious because the level of desperation and frustration on all of us written on our faces. A hard dream, but it can be well if we decide to do so. You're careful about that. I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland. I pledge myself to the service of Ghana with all my strength and with all my heart. I promise to hold in high esteem our heritage, won for us through the blood and toil of our fathers. And I pledge myself, Patroti, in all things. In all things, to uphold and defend the good name of Ghana. So help me, God. If you're a citizen and after this pledge, you still can't see through that it is Ghana we are thinking of, and your interest and other interests supersedes that of the Ghana interest, it's very worrying. You know, if you want some questions, you can pay. Look at the amount of money or money through a fee, but we are not seeing any improvement. So if you go into budgets of assemblies, to ministries, departments, and agencies on filth and the whole ministry, you'll be amazed. If you are here, confino, and so you it's very worrying. But and the latter bit of Kwesi's conversation, that as journalists and as Ghana we are becoming overly sensational, very exaggerating. Asema yedi nyoma fiafia ho, asema yedi mo hwe, enso ye ka bibia fa ho. Asema nya sa na tie, ye chima mana kosi obi so. You know, sometimes let's think of the families. Trust are issues in this country. We are suspicious of one another. Tidiobia can, even when the professionals are speaking, we don't want to believe it. So, you're careful. Because now they attempt to, misrepresent, malign, and do all manner of things in the name of a certain interest or a certain political party or whatever. It's becoming very unnecessary and it's creating too much tension in the country. Can they cross said you'll be free man, and the Mabeterinia, and you're quite an imbibre. It will be tough from pet as yet through all means, but we should be measured. Only perfume no done any munyami atutu na JJ. I remember preview being no there is no more trouble to now be a hey. You know, it's very important. Tia nama yinim hwe na yeke kansem na ye poison the ye see ye poison the poison obia nya doctor's report. And na question Adom ya no pay ya. It's obia no there poison. The man ka say nipa kum da form sa. Wa wo hwe no wan kasa no mu yare a wo de asie a wo yere ana okunu ana o makura nya awe wa wo hwe me wa wo nim dada. You know, there are so many things. Wa wo hwe sesie wo nim se wo ade bi kura hye ho wo yere nim okunu nim wadamfo nim omanim ahya wo ti asi bibia na yete to abonten hwe ani munyam ye, because we are not more mindful of our integrity. We are only mindful of cash. When you hear Japadi, just remember every morning, recite it. When you hear Japadi, recite that thing. You can get all the wealth, all the beauty, all the education, everything that you want. Now Shri will cry. No one Shri in a year. So me da sister Ojibe. Ira Thompson, sorry for me ranting and the music be come on.
Yeah, nyame Adom. Ya beda nyame ase once. Ya best empire bo ama ye no Muslim for especially me papa ni okita ye franka man.
Doctor
Mahmoud
Baum.
And then Samira Baum.
Oh, so they're going to go through the process,
yes.
Still campaigning.
Yes. He's going to do all this.
Ooh.
And this period, no, he's dedicating it to Ghana. Say, what challenges be, and so, or the Empire Bono and my Ghana, say, Yankopon, in guiding, na Omboa, na Ghana into
to the Muslims, how do I do some, until Munina go through.
Go through and do the campaign.
Muntakamuna.
Yes.
Oh, right. Allah grace and
time for him.
Yes.
He's doing it on behalf of the people.
Yes. Allah grace and Yakasi also. Party Muti saying,
Nyamina Adom
they said, don't say clear NDC. Omo pain.
Said,
Yawie,
Omo
Mingas, Omo, Miss Yawie, see a leader and a year running. And the MPs will be settled.
Dada Noah.
Mamu dada no one buy, and I would refuse to dada.
Which one dada?
I don't dada no one buy.
Yeah, dada.
I saw the Baumia kwa. What is the difference between
it was a strategic move.
Oh, by
to make sure say Ghana was on the right trajectory. And they have delivered. Yeah, Bobonyama Omoya.
But that's a beautiful combination. I don't remember so was Dada no say what Nanado applied. Almost a very strategic in that application.
Oh, not really.
Are you sure?
Really. Oh yeah, not really. We are not you have someone who appreciates and understands the economy. When Ghana, the challenge is here is about economic driven items. And I'll touch a little bit. One of our biggest problems is here, it's about your friends economic issues. Light off and light on. It's economic issues. Whether we like it or not, sometimes you have to see it. That may see 2016, it was economic issues. Into when you obia or say how to run an economy, I said now how to put things in the right perspective. How. And the best person so far, in obia or in the name so far, no. Hey, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud.
In your eyes.
Not in my eyes, in the eyes of the Ghanaian people. I'll plead with them. Say, man, the destiny of Ghana and Diagro. We shouldn't joke at all with what we are going through. Say, oh, and yes, we the same thing. Whatever we are going to put in place now is about the future of this country and the future of the youth. Because if we don't put this country in the right perspective, maybe today me and you would enjoy.
Yeah.
But what about our children?
What the commentaries NDC and other Ghanaians raised on Baumia's will to continue or to break the 8. And it's Dada Noah because you are a part of a process, and that process,
you realize, Oba out now, Oba can the policy direction, people got scared, especially our opponents. Now they sat back, they were confused. I'm telling you the truth. They were seriously confused. Oba kind of policy statement, no more who say, even though a continuation of building this country, it has a clear-cut direction. And then we'll be saying this form of policy, or clear-cut policy. The American just say, oh, you better be 24 hours. No,
but of course.
Meanwhile, we'll be individually.
But of course, then the NPP in opposition, there will be a kind of free SHS then.
Was it achieved?
But they have not been given the opportunity as well.
Opportunity. What I said the policy statement. I think back when okay is significant. Or say ube bisa obi kwanya. It's an interview I woke up. Ube chen nyama wutumi ye when they gave you the note. Or promise teacher for so obesi a diamond. In 2012, because my manifesto went to me and ye. And then yet now I promise you mobile say obesi dying amamo. My teacher for you dying at him. Or promises obviously 250 e-blocks and schools among Ghana for or C21. Or promises say your friends assembly members obet you moka wait to me and ye. In fact, even in the STEM, assembly members in a even motorbike, some be operator and be juma. Is the only president in this Fourth Republic, one man assembly member be actually. And so I promise you mobile so about bet you moka. Well, it tells you consistently, say, he says things are opposite the winning elections. Dr. Baumia, he talked about a free SHS, and we've done it. Yaka, the digitalization driver, and yet now say no who say, listen, the Ministry of Finance is looking at the monetary policy the fiscal policy, the Bank of Ghana is looking at their monetary policy. Into me, I'm imagining and what do I do? How do I merge those two in such a way? Says, Obi ye bonia, ye be to me, na APA. Into the digitalization drive or yeah, no, one thing the agro. And then you can sit in the comfort of your room. Now, passport, will apply, yeah, you do it online. In Nayetina, you can sit in the comfort of your room. Say, China say hospital. You can do your NHIA card. Will be to me at the ako ye way. Ako check we are any will be there. Meanwhile, no, mama, okay, so much and say omo bad do a 110 premium. Okay, did they do it? They couldn't do it. And this is a clear distinction between the past. Omo to me and yanyama omo de omo no can say ye be A B C D. As against the present, what shall say? This is the drive I'm going to take. What share time I want you buy on my friend saying petrol ni nyama ekoso. Some African countries, in fact, around that time, me call Nigeria, me call enormous saline, omo the tough war, almost saline the tough war. And so Dr. Tina said no, we have to spend $400 million. Or pay. Yet they are taught afang your friends afango no. Na ye to we are sky ye betua no. Na ye currency ni nyina say. Into that time a dollar na e cost do 12 e ko do 16 no say no. Ye gold for oil policy. Gold for oil and as say ye the Ghana sika this no better gold no. Na gold no ya to efi omo extract no ho. Na ya ton and I had Bama Obia Obetima Amayan Fango. It made the prices of the oil come down, and it made our dollar, it could do 16 Ghana cedis per dollar, no, a bus right down to 12 Ghana cedis. It tells you, say, Obia, your money, Juma, original, and so, or to solve a problem. Dr. Alaji Mahmoud Baumia. And this is someone, Cramofo period, the Omoko, fasting and prayer, no. Yes, yes, and Yako Ponti, no, so Fred. Yankopon boa no non pagya no because da ye pese ye say anything no me ade a me hu won ho the more I try some be say anything no the more anyame opagya no. Okay, and so I believe say on the 7th of January 2025 inshallah he will be sworn in as the next president of this republic, and he's going to transform Ghana in such a way say within the 15 years at Dubai they you know his 4 years plus another 4 years of 8 years no will be something significant. Ghana who said this is the president we really need it. Okay, so Mamenka said Nimyam for Telabi and so and say Oba. We don't know. Very unusual of him, but yeah, him say Nimyam for Telabi so Beba Ebeka yes. Now Kunyebeko for that break, and then we are back to continue our discussion. But Musa Alfred, you talk about failed promises. If you use that measurement for parties, all these two major political parties now, you have fallen short of your words. Oh, and it's not easy to come to convince. Say, even though you are twisting your hand, say, because if we subject when your money be to critical scrutiny, yeah, your pluses are there, but your minuses no, it's quite worrying. One, and the huge numbers of unemployment by it. It's a major problem the country is suffering from. But what hope and what opportunity or privileges? I'm under watch for almost 8 years. Motimia open up for a mebuno to ensure, say, and not just any other job here, 2, 3, 4 months if we are away from now. Two, very well spoken about one village, one dam, one district, one factory, one one warehouse, and all other things. Be one more, $1 million to a constituency, and all those things. If you look at these very, very generational policies and how it's been implemented, every true Ghanaian will be worried, say, on paper, these policies were very fantastic, but implementing it to impact society, it's been lacked. Can I answer that?
Of course.
Yeah, good. When we say policies, government are buying a share, but nimpa na etina ho na edeye. I'll give you one example. Free SHS. Everybody said, oh, it's not possible. Even the first year, to me started. In fact, the then sitting president told us, say obey free SHS, obey 20 years time. You be starting free SHS or say on over 20 billion. Now can on find free SHS or be papa. Free SHS is what has brought about share unemployment area ecosro. We say a lot of people are on school or do Mpensenpensemu den kakra say ebia embenye adwumane ade time on free SHS in ho. Now we were losing over 100,000 young people every year to go school. Over 100,000. But these people have been educated. What is the next level? And it's going to take time for you to recoup all these things. Now you the free TVET by technical vocational educational training. What do you mean by that? Ebia obi pese or we SHS and or we JHS no. Or pese osua plumbing. Or pese osua insanu ejuma. So you go into that field, then you learn, they train you, say 3 years or 4 years or whatever time I say you train we are now you musika, so that you can start your own business. It's a way of curbing unemployment. It's a way of putting each and every individual say, who really school are men chain are buying
You have a difficulty, somebody apologize. He said, you had fantastic policies and dreams and visions for the country. But now it be implementation acquire zigzag.
Oh, some of the policies
we
don't have any difficulties.
You have to apologize to Ghanaians. For instance, the number of ministers are more fire and all those things. No? It's fair. He says, well, I'm Dr. Baumia. There was once a president who is still a president who was called His Excellency Nana Dankwa. I disassociate myself. In fact, in my dreams, as I apologize, I tell you that this administration of Dr. Mahmoud Baumia will pick maybe 60. Again, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, when Parkwesi was a vice president, I mean, for the crazy, almost about 170 questions.
Now, let me tell you about the 170 questions. You what I said, Dr. Baumia command speech, baby. And or church, some of the things are President Kufuor. And I am here say man for printouts now, but I can bet you. So those speech now okoye or breaking it down into 170 pointers. A bit to say obisa Parkwesi Misata say uncle checking records. Say under President Kufuor hasn't the Ghanaian economy grown 3 times bigger than we came to meet it? I don't think it's a bad question. It's go and check your records and see whether under President Kufuor, you haven't done better in the economy than what you people are doing now.
So are you saying it was directed at Parkwesi?
It was directed at the NDC government. All catch on say they should come back and respond that this speech I work or deliver and at this lecture I work or all these pointers are we stated what I must say or your question or try and draw or your way no. These are verifiable facts.
Do you still believe in the Baumia brand?
Oh, yes. I believe, listen, I would doff my heart and my life off for Dr. Baumia.
Okay,
because
discussion, continue discussion on that, on your promises and some of the challenges you have with your promises. Mamenka say, and Casa Fabrics, one can say, shop number C403, fabric be our person, or the palm shirt and other palm suit and agbada, and as a ma. Fabric be an Enkasa fabric say we no one in Ninkomo. Number be your 0243 422591 or 0276709070. Kel brands. One the Kel 360 toothpaste and a Kel case toothpaste so and a Kel charcoal toothpaste. Free 059 380 9227 or 024 6865 798. No what you on Edin Komo. We are crossing over. Now for game park for Adaroma, yet to be the Mula Hong Komona bro. It's a fresh week. Inti anope no kono pepepe on san count there. Nyame adoma dumienu on sabe count there. On san ka dumienu a ade say mo nyame sombo. No nsia pepepe on sabe count there. Ye pemula. Ye kwaba. Ye ba ye beto en komo so. Well, yasa ba Adom nyina mase to en komo no so arose ma menchia menua Ben Kofi Sika nyane also agibra also hwebi. I appreciate you so much and thank you for your time. Makacho se na nimnyam for Taylor bi ana se senke de ne etwetwe nkomo obeka yenua Alfred Thompson home but yenim I'm sure the production team will be on top but I don't know why. Very unusual of him. Honorable Taylor, I wish you all the best. The next 15 minutes is here, wrap up. But Enkasa Fabrics, Kosoda Masi, and a Monsua, and they, Mudin, Namutimi, part of a year inter-schools reading quiz, no, so no, Sa Quenya Daho Edemao. Ebekosu Joy Prime, Debia that started on the 17th of March, 4:30 p.m. When it's Hong Kong, the first number is 053. 520-7920 053-520-7927 na watimi anyone edi inkita ho. Let's create a wave of thousands of children immersed in reading. The exchange and say yensan come back emphasize honhom ni yenkenyan ema akenkan enye ye depa yipa. And afi Kel Branson so Kel 360 toothpaste, Kel Kids toothpaste and a Kel Chaco toothpaste. Oka body tree any. Now if you want the JBD so awono na abel for kwanso. And one of our set designers Frank Kofi Asempache. Ohwe ni nipadua ne titu ne sina. Obeka so wahye ne fita. But on far hwenkan Kel Adaroma aposin papa utwi ni say crab bibia ekokama. Mo amonso mako palm ho achi amono moko eyi amoso pe brush ano odin brush ano odin ya papa dentist be no bad advice because you smokers brush to an opposite chichao when the moje to the baby it is no o magam ne sinankasa bre for nothing ehun ebi bre mu nko an otwia o tete o eze moje ni free na nyina pie o na ka kire o it best stress of reason ne ma smokers brush there akorake to all the fees. Yeah, sometimes you don't understand. So for Israel pa ko hwe oyiri mo oje na he na onesim nyina ye safa smokers by way ti twia ti se moje of say afi na eba ai we are sad ni so ejani mi o che fiura well, let me busa. Serious. Very, because sometimes he may call me dentist. So say Ghana for now. Probably friend me from another new BD a sin home come. Papa so 54 years. I say me kind of friend of a hospital. Also see a sin doctor order. A sin doctor, and we take a lot of things for granted. A sin any assume yenhwe kora concentration in akopie liver kidney malaria prostate and all the any say busa Ghana for o makohwe o mani a we 100 and have been be 6 because oni say ni na wa da so no pa and nam so bigara kosa you know
na wo kan running mate asem no be see my dream
yeah
okay teacher training nursing training
yes
and who's as minister of education at training.
Adem many and Kabaka was mana.
Maybe South under whose watch.
But so much for a
say or bad time there. Nkola de wunyo mundia or bad time. As a woman, the life and the support of children and the young ones. You shouldn't joke with it.
No, but the NDC gave a very good reason.
Was it good?
Very good.
Oh,
letting a lot of people get access to that level of education was more important than
access to that level is when you are giving them allowances.
Oh, but no,
more access.
No,
the access
infrastructure was key.
When we the
infrastructure was key, especially
so you cut it
building
off.
more.
So you cut them
and
off.
Somebody to come out and
have we not done more infrastructure than them? Have we not done more infrastructure than them in the nursing training and teacher training?
Are you kidding me?
I'm telling you. Go and check all across Ghana. I can give you list upon list of infrastructure here they account. But we are still giving them the allowances. After COVID, some allowances need to be delayed. But it was under the same Minister of Education. You know, my that same minister, no my promise say, you see 250 e-blocks, no more go see 21. So it tells you straight away, say, this is someone on fire, anything positive in back onto the table. You talked about that's a 1 million per constituency. Look at the ambulances Ayato across the constituencies. Never happened in the history of Ghana. Okay, omo say ampo no po court. Some ambulance omo koto ya hwe nim no. Look at what has happened. And look at how we've refurbished most of the hospitals. I say here Kasano, almost every district under one agenda 111 omo hospitals. Every district. Obia onye bibia ye manebi. It tells you how focused and how straightforward the government is. Or making sure say the life will be brought to the doorstep of everybody. The first thing here was the ambulances. Because it says here, I went to the north and you could see that time, those times, 2016, Abobo ya a pregnant woman at the Omoko hospital because they were going to give birth. Now, we share roads almost fast. Any baby Omoko, now we be someone say, this is like a life and death situation. One wo Abobo ya no more, Obewu ewa Abobo ya no more. Those were two choices. So, Nana Dubai, under the AU of Dr. Baumeka, said, listen, people are suffering. She drone or they buy to supply medical equipment to various places, remote places. Nanka, under normal circumstances, who could be say, who pay a paracetamol be in the hospital. I bet they could be 2 days, 3 days, and Sunday do her. And they drones need to meet supply. And it's because some 10, 20 years ago, the father suffered the fate of lying in the hospital. No moja. Moja. No more here hospital ho ye dey amane papa Dr. Baumeka papa na we nya no de wo ye nti o say ono as vice president on mass assembly to obia wo Ghana hada because the ordinary citizen original ho no say moja na ye hia say ebia my friend say snake poison na nipakuru na nya na say ye one injection why should it take days months before they get the poison or the snake poison injection no venom injection no and now the blood no to that place. So he pushed and he studied the Zoom and the
okay,
drones.
so once you talked about the 170 questions, I was just going through and then Kofi Kwamedasi and then Kofi forwarded something to me. Already I had seen that, my joy.
Yeah.
Baumia chases Emisata. Answer my 170 questions.
Yes.
It seems the Vice President Kwesi Bekwin Emisata will have no peace until he answers the 170 questions on the economy challenge posed him by the running mate of the New Patriotic Party, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia.
Yeah.
This is because Dr. Baumia went to the Vice President's hometown in Mori, in the Central Region, looking for him to answer the questions. And I hear, and I quote him, I hear this is the Vice President Emisata's hometown. Is that the case? I have been looking for him. He has 170 questions to answer, and he has been running away. So tell him I came to his hometown, and he should answer the 170 questions. There's nowhere to hide again, he said. Dr. Baumia made the remark when he was speaking at an MPP National Youth Rally at Mori in the Abra Asebu Kwamankese on Sunday. So, on what basis none of his era Emisata or that power? And you remember so at that appropriate time, but I wanted to point out that he needs to make a certain confession that, oh, now I understand that the vice president rule is different from that of the president.
That is why I told you, say, I'll give you the copy of the 170 questions. I'll send you a copy. Now me share on my phone, so but I had a printed copy that I had the around the China me use. And when you look at the questions, that they were things that no akoka in his in his public lectures no man no. In the Misata Munkoka say what he is saying are lies. The statistics he was given, they are lies. Into yes, I know now you're breaking it down. Those questions down for him. Say A, you lie, and you lie. B, you lie, and you lie. Marco Boro Sika, you lie, and you lie. Yeah, to me, Abba. Yeah, reduce national debt, no, under President Kufuor to so much because we got debt relief. True or false? I don't think, say, Dr. Baumia has erred in asking those questions. And those were part of his speeches on my. So in his speech, you're breaking it down into question format. Because you look at the speech and you draft it, say, when I'm making, they are making a nukre and a nukre. And I believe that the doctor did the right thing.
If, said Dr. Baumia, Persia Tuabamana, our space and plan for a Mebuno Munia Jumaya, but qualified, both skilled and unskilled. Our space and plan for them.
Who will say under his IT, my friends, policy near the end, he's creating the job for over 1 million young people who want to venture into IT, who want to venture into the digital world. And this is going to be created in such a way that you can have your own job to do, sit in your own house. It will give you all the necessary tools after all the training. And so people will be sitting here and they can be working in the United Kingdom, in the United States, because they are IT equipped. And when we say Crawford to make sure, my friends saying, programs near DMA and Crawford all over the world. So you sit here and you'll be working. And this is a way of creating the avenue for this is just the IT. Not to come to other things you are planning.
As we are wrapping up, Mamema, some few opportunities be we have just about 7 minutes. As we wrap up, Obetima Frey on 0302 211 701 equals 4. 0302 211 701 equals 4 as we are wrapping up.
Or can be on national service and for NTS. And it's supposed to go to the young people. Yeah, school, no work higher, not university. Oh, by the time we know, now when you're Unilever, when you're Nestle Ghana, when you're all big companies, almost by university hall,
but times have changed.
No, you see? So now, no, you tell them that a percentage of your staff, new recruits, should come from this thing. President Kufuor, one of the benefits I mean, was new recruits are move from school. That time, your friends say, now more working world more than that. But started that time, say a friend UBA, that time is Standard Trust Bank. Over 90% of the people at FINO were graduates from the universities. Into Omobano, your chum say, this is the direction we wanted to go. This is how we are going to change the banking industry. And it's helped change the banking industry. At that time, na bank, what you are. Bank need be amba ufia na wo office or baby account ama wo. What you na wo can say ASM could be account o. Na wa na we could be account no. But based on what we did no, banks no move ba ufie.
Okay, so my name Ahmed in komo Ahmed. Assalamu alaikum.
Good morning.
Hello Ahmed.
Yes, good morning.
Morning. Patrick say.
Adom Boko.
Good. Yes,
when you look at the two parties, the running mate now NDC, I don't see that she has any constituency or any impact that will be making in the elections. I see NDC as not being serious. To be frank with you, I see NDC as not being serious.
Amen, Pacho. Oma onesuka krebi ebeboame.
Yes, hello.
Pacho metonka.
Aha. Me say me who say NDC omu serious at all in the 2024 elections. Oshe from time ye John Mahama ABC you cannot tell me activities and I say planner or what Edema Ghana. You can't see it. The only thing our money running across is 24-hour economy, 24-hour economy, and there's no proper a year a war you beat me say we not John Mahama ba and then me say Omahini we say anybody say tangible a year back John Mahama see what they will tell you say 24-hour economy and they are going around dancing on 2024 yeah.
Okay, so Ahmed, you don't believe in their 24-hour economy?
Omahini, can you explain the 24-hour economy to me?
But they've explained it to you, won't you?
No, can you explain it? Do you understand it?
Well, I'm saying that they have explained it to you, and
I have listened to their explanation. It doesn't add up.
Okay, Mamenda say Ahmed. So also do come over. Mamenfa, mini odisi. Marcia na pom to say. Hello.
Hello.
Morning. Na pom to say.
Nyame adom me hoye na ye frem Evans.
Evans Kasefree.
Kasefree we ni ba.
Ye too Evans.
Mebacho. I think we the youth in here drepa mebacho. Omo kasa no de. Omo ka madwin. Mebacho reality na kasa. Problem is no for man. I didn't pay function na solve.
So problem is no meba I am my block sir. Everywhere in the world, so that thing we should also stop. We the youth,
other people are enjoying and we are suffering.
We
it's
the
not
youth,
like that,
we are breno.
please.
Problems bear now. We are youth. Just be a personal example. Maybe I'm a university. Maybe I'm say maybe I'm
university.
But what say?
Maybe University of Education, Winneba. Who you want Casa with me, Yamankasa Majuma. They be a light out. They be a light out. And then you bet you Yankasampo, your rent, the rent, house rent.
So you have identified the challenge that we have, and it's very positive. That's a part. Oh, sorry. You're afraid you chat to Kwadafi. You're back to studio wrap up. Good morning. I hope to say. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. I hope to say. Okay, MC Beba back near the wrap up because of your time.
Yeah. Inti Dr. Bomia ya obia owa humbrase. Otie nimba. Woni na ye juma. Obetwe challenges are wo and he turns it into something good. What kind of say Yango ne tang your friends all these Uber near there by the taxi drivers, the trotro drivers near there were complaining. Said they are losing businesses because Then he sat down with his team no can say, let us develop an app for them. Almost obey to me. Ejuma ebeboa omo. And this tap and go came. Into a catcher say every time when he's listening to you, he transforms your problems or your issues into something good ebeboa omanga.
Okay, so you're right.
And then kasano to end it or kasano. Yen good reserve, President Kufuor abayano so na good reserve was 8 tons. They are taking over in 2016. Yen gold reserve was still 8 tons. The whole what we call UK and other places are over 200. And then no casino, your gold reserves is far over 15 tons. I build upon it to make sure that becomes a reserve for us in future.
Okay, so you're after Johnson. Mendas around tell me unfortunately he couldn't be here. Also, it's unfortunate. Mame and now also. Share na say na menka say wo brea na ko boteman and I know about Legon. Africa nyina share or Ghana for games, table tennis, cycling, swimming, football, volleyball, whatever, but your brea, no about there for boteman and I say what about Legon. Again, me catch paying for say come make buses available. So mo just ka gate and then come home so kakra man. Na ke say ya nyina ugina ba bia advantage point bia na ye pia nyina hokọ na ye kohwe ye relieve a lot of stress kakra. Yes, I rigid too much. Kohwe swimming ni bi, kohwe cycling no, kohwe badminton ni table tennis no, ko volleyball kohwe bi, hockey kohwe bi, wo bread ya kohwe bi. Men hihye dem sa ensungu mu na who say Africa wa ha, and the opportunities also in Africa ba no. We bebu na strike better relationships with almost abeka en ho anum say no. We a taxi driver, o fa ho ko baby a embuno. O fa nipa free airport air ko botima na o 600. Embuno. Because the di beko. Who ye aduane so a ye the best of aduane say the wa wodi ofi no. A ho abekrom. Obi ade ka o ka mu a fa ko the rightful place. Mesremo na Ghana yenkoso nkura sa animonyam no. Why? Mesremo. Media Mahinde Kwabna Santi. To the entire team led by Welbeck Kofi Ampedu, ably supported by a lawyer Kojo Fojo and a Kwasinsia. Sound, camera, lighting, set designers, Obia driver farm there by makeup Adobe Biase. Unyame de chance to chaya. Eba na ya besom. Thank you so much.